Hey everyone, it's Matt aka Tech Ranger, and today we're going to take a look at 4 more mods for your next Fallout 4 playthrough. We're going to take a look at some graphics mods, but also a character and companion mod, which adds some pretty cool things to the game and some additions that I think are pretty welcome. And if you're into these types of videos, maybe consider subscribing. Without further ado, links will be in the description down below, and as always, if you guys have any questions, definitely put those in the comments so I can reply to them and hopefully have an answer. Now let's check out those mods. Spiffy Sky Trooper, I might as well just have a whole list of mods just from him in its own video because I like the mods that this guy makes. They're great. Anyways, this one is all about subways. As you can kind of see already, we're looking at blue tiles and subways. We're looking at gritty, dilapidated, just messed up looking subways, which makes sense for Fallout 4. Now, the odds are that you're probably going to be traveling through a lot of subways in Fallout 4, or you'll see a lot of them. I think it adds a lot to the subways, and it doesn't cost a lot of space. I know I say that a lot, but 25 megs is not bad. Now, when you're talking a 2 gig limit versus a 5 gig limit in Skyrim, space is a little bit more constrained, but I think 25 megs is pretty reasonable, and it's a pretty good bargain for what you're getting.
Did you come in just for the beer and cigarettes?
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready?
I'm broke.
This is actually probably one of my favorite smaller mods in Fallout 4 that I found. It's Fallout Texture Overhaul Stars, and it is what it says. It actually overhauls the textures of the stars, makes them twinkle from time to time, and it's just kind of cool when you look up at night. I've never really liked walking around at night in Fallout 4, and I usually always wait and just play during the day, but with a mod like this and the kind of almost lighting that you get from it, it's really cool. So I would definitely check this one out. Not a ton to say about it, but I will leave the link in the description down below, and definitely go check it out, as with all the mods in this video. Seen a mod from Fleck 42 before on the channel, but this one is Roads Redone, and I really like it. It adds kind of this continuity between like kind of the rubble and the sidewalks to the roads. It redoes the roads in a way that I think fits for Fallout 4. Where the other one that we looked at looked a little more finished, but also kind of dilapidated and run down. So this one is kind of an alternative to that one. So I would suggest checking out the other one as well if you're interested in this type of mod. It's a little bit of an alternative to what we get in the vanilla game, which is this, which looks fine, but it's not this. So, something you might want to look at, or look at a road retexture in general. I really like this one. It's a small footprint, and I think you will too. I think going through the different cities and stuff like Good Neighbor that have just kind of these roads in them can be pretty cool to look at, and a nice addition to the game.
We're taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of
Ambition, treachery, and hunters? We're the synth's only friends. We're the railroad.
And for our final mod, I want to take a look at the Settler and Companion Dialogue Overhaul, which is actually a pretty big mod in retrospect. I'm going to read through the description and just give you an idea what this is, because it's kind of hard to show. So basically this mod is adding a bunch of new lines to your companions, and settlers even. So when you go to like Sanctuary for the upteenth time and talk to Mama Murphy, maybe she'll have some different things to say instead of just freaking out all the time. It's going to eliminate some of the repetitive companion dialogue, so you don't have to hear the same thing over and over again. It's going to add new situation-appropriate dialogue for companions as well, which I actually got McCready to say a few things that I hadn't heard of before, at least I didn't think I heard of before. Also, there's going to be new options for Kate, Curie, Piper, Valentine, Dance, and a few others as well. And then there's going to be some more lines instead of just the dozen or so that the settlers had, which is a pretty nice change of pace, I think. And you're also going to get a few additional quests, repeatable quests actually, from your settlers and companions. So if you have something like the Radiant Quest Marker mod available, you're going to see when those quests are repeatable in your Pip-Boy if you have that. Otherwise, you'll probably pick up after a while that you're getting a Radiant Quest from your companion. So this doesn't really add any new companions or new NPCs, and it shouldn't conflict with anything, although I probably would suggest, like the mod description says, to place it under any big overhauls dealing with characters. The only caveat is, as also said in the description, that it might mess around with what's available in this mod versus what's going to be overwritten and so forth. That's going to do it for this video. I've been playing with these mods for about a few weeks now, and I think I can safely recommend them because they're pretty nice. They've been really changing things up for me, and I like seeing things like the new stars, the roads, the companion stuff. It's really nice to see in the game and hear some different things as well. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a like if you did as well. And like I said, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Until the next video, have a great one, everybody. Bye.
Your thoughts?
I'd kill for a drink. Come to think of it, I have.
Your thoughts?
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, you just let me know.
Your thoughts?
Let's get this show on the road.
Your thoughts?
Access to grind. Hell, I have a ton of them.